Hello. At the beginning of the year, I encounter a great many people with big dreams for their lives and the year ahead. When I speak with and meet a great deal of these people, they are afraid of going after the life that they truly want, and it's such a recurring theme that I've chosen to share a video about having the courage to go for it in life. Then in some of my upcoming videos, I want to speak about how to actually go about achieving that, but that's redundant without the courage to do so. A great quote from the wonderful Brené Brown sets this up beautifully, in my opinion. She says, I want to be in the arena. I want to be brave with my life. And when we make the choice to dare greatly, we sign up to get our asses kicked. We can choose courage or we can choose comfort, but we can't have both, not at the same time. I love that quote. Courage is one of those things that can make a massive difference in your life. Whether it's the courage to say something, or the courage to do something, or the courage to make a change. But here's the thing, you can always not say something, or not do something. But if you don't, the moment to do so often passes quickly. When you recognize it and you do it, then that is courage. Courage is what allows you to dig deep and have confidence in your convictions as you move through life, as you navigate towards the life that you want. Courage can be hard, of course. Many avoid the fear of failure by not going for it in their life. And it's also easy to sit back and let someone else lead you. And sometimes that's okay. But you don't want to be afraid to go after the life that you want. The courage to let go of fear that you've nurtured, prepares you for the next level of success and the next level of your own evolution. Courage is a quality that's available to all of us. It can help us to grow and to push through our fears and our doubts and to go after the things that we want. When we are courageous, we can feel more confident in pursuing something new or pursuing our passions and our sense of purpose, which often acts as a kind of guiding force to creating a life that we love. Earl Nightingale once said, all you need is the plan, the roadmap, and then the courage to press on to your destination. So if you want to cultivate the courage to live the life that you truly want, there are some actions and behaviours that I recommend adopting. And that's what this video is about, prior to the actual strategies. So firstly, I recommend that you spend time with people who do walk their talk. Opt to spend more time around people who exhibit the courage to create change in their lives and walk their talk. Instead of spending time around those who always complain or refuse to take action. When you choose to surround yourself with change makers who are brave and bold enough to live their truth, you are provided with a dose of inspiration. It's inherent, and you live more courageously and give yourself permission to do the same. And you become familiar with that, But secondly, then, surround yourself with inspiration. When we choose to fill our cups more positively, not only does it boost our mood, it can also help to override feelings of fear. To inject more inspiration into your routine, you could read autobiographies of people who inspire you, as well as reading inspirational books. You can watch films that motivate you to take action, listen to audios. You can also choose to fill your social media feeds with people and organizations who are like-minded and who motivate you. When we're feeling good about ourselves, we're more likely to be courageous. Thirdly, I recommend making peace with self-doubt. Having moments of self-doubt doesn't have to be translated into an inability to be courageous. When we choose to move in a new direction or step out of our comfort zone, it can be common for self-doubt to pop up or to make an appearance. research has found that acting courageously requires an understanding of one's own anxieties and limitations. Denial of fear does not support courageous action. So, perhaps consider writing a list of your achievements and skills and keeping that list close to hand for any moments of self-doubt. It can be a great way to counteract any negative or fearful thoughts that can help you to and help you to kind of reclaim your power in those moments. It would be easy to kind of skip over doing something like that. So do consider, writing a list today. Steve Jobs once said, most important, have the courage to follow your heart and your intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. So do consider stepping out of your comfort zone. Often what can keep us in our comfort zone is usually the thought of facing our fears. And you can ask yourself, am I pushing my boundaries enough? Choosing to step out of your comfort zone by taking smaller steps perhaps can help you pluck up the courage to take even bigger ones thereafter. So think, what steps will you take in the coming weeks? I'm going to record a video on this subject about stepping out of your comfort zone in coming weeks, so look out for that. I want to give some evidence-based instruction on how to actually do that. That'll be coming up. You need this courage first to go do that. But also finally, make failure your friend. Having a fear of failure can hold many people back from what they're or from going after what they want. Learning to reframe it with statements such as there is no such thing as failure, only feedback, can help you to strengthen your courage and to see failure from a different perspective. Some of the most successful people, like Henry Ford, for example, failed countless times before they reached a breakthrough. Instead of shying away from the thought of failure, they allowed themselves to accept it as part of their progress, as part of the pathway. When you choose to make failure your friend by looking at it as a lesson in what doesn't work, it strengthens your courage muscles to dust yourself off and keep moving. Nicky Rowe once wrote, "It's still okay to dream with a broken heart." I'm going to talk on a separate video about learning from so-called failure, but not every situation that we're bold enough to face can be changed, However, nothing can be changed until we are bold enough to face the situation. So go out, find the courage to boldly face the injustice you see, or look into the eyes of someone you've wronged and make it right. Face your fears, face your enemies, face your shortcomings and failures, and do what you can to learn from them. Each of us is capable of creating a life that we truly love. When we choose courage over fear or self-doubt, we give ourselves the best opportunity to build a bridge from desire to reality, allowing us to attain much happiness. Mary Tyler Moore said, take chances, make mistakes, that's how you grow. Pain nourishes your courage. You have to fail in order to practice being brave. So as you consider creating the life you dream of this year, and but before I start sharing videos with strategy about how to go about that, firstly, do what you can to find the courage to go after the life you want. And as Nelson Mandela said, I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. I love that. I'll be back very soon. Do subscribe to this channel. I send you my very best wishes. Goodbye for now.